Hi guys,
Hello everyone, welcome back
to
to Matilda by Roald Dahl. Sorry I didn't read to you guys yesterday. It's the Throwing the Hammer chapter, and also
again,
it's quite a long one too, so it might take up quite a lot of our time
today.
So
I'm quite tired today because I went back to work and I started a new job.
So I'm going to read the next couple of chapters of Matilda.
All this is
Roald Dahl's own work.
Should take us to page 95.
For entertainment.
Before I start, I just want to make sure I tell you that this
Nice
is
thing
all
about
Roald
this
Dahl's
homework
work, and I'm just reading it
had
because
an
I met her
entertainment.
personally.
Let's get going. The next chapter is called The Trunchbull. We were very excited about that last time I child.
She displayed all
In the interval, Miss Honey left the classroom and headed straight for the headmistress' study. She felt wildly excited. She had just met a small girl who possessed, or so it seemed to her, quite extraordinary abilities of brilliance.
You would never have known the
There
extent
had been
of
no
her power.
There had
It was
not
therefore
been time
easy
yet
for
to find
Matilda
out
to make
exactly
friends
how
with the
great
other
she was.
children.
But Miss
All
Honey
those in
had
her
learned
class
enough to
liked her.
realise that
They
something
knew, of
had to
course,
be
that
done
she
about
was
it
clever
as soon as
because they
possible.
heard
It would be
her being
ridiculous
questioned
to
by
leave a
Miss
child
Honey
like
on
that
her
something
first
bottom
day
for.
of term.
Normally, Miss
And
Honey
they
was
knew-
terrified of the
They
headmistress
also
and kept
knew
well
that
away
she
from
was
her.
allowed to sit
But at
quiet
this
with the book
moment, she
during
felt
lesson
ready to take
and
on
not pay
any
attention
body.
to the teacher.
She knocked
But
on the
children
door
of their
and
age
dreaded
do not
bride
search deeply
of the
for
dreaded
reasons.
private
They are
study.
far too wrapped up in their own troubles to
Boomed the
worry
deep
over
and
much
dangerous
about
voice of Miss
what others are
Trunchbull.
doing and
Miss
why.
Honey went in.
Among
Now,
Matilda's
most head
newfound
teachers are
friends
chosen
was the
because
girl
they
called
possess a
Lavender.
number of fine
Right from the
qualities.
first day of
They
term, the
understand
two of
children
them
and they
started
have
wandering
children's
round
best
together
interests at
during the
heart.
morning break.
They are
And then the
sympathetic,
lunch
they are
hour.
fair, and they
Lavender
are
was
deeply
exceptionally
interested in
small-haired,
education.
a skinny
Miss
little nymph
Trunchbull
with
possessed none of
deep
these
brown
qualities,
eyes
and how she
and
ever
with
got her
dark hair
present
that was
job was
cut
a
in a
mystery.
fringe across her
She was
forehead.
above all the most
Matilda liked
formidable
that.
female. She had once been a
Liked her
famous
because
athlete,
she was
and even
gutsy,
now
adventurous.
the muscles were
She
still
liked the
clearly in
intellect for
evidence.
exactly the same
You could see them
reasons.
in the ball neck,
Before the first
in the
week
big
of term
socks,
was up,
in the big
her
shoulders,
awesome tales
in the
about
thick
headmistress
arms, in the sinewy
Miss Trunchbull
wrists, and the
began to
powerful
filter
legs.
through the
Looking at
newcomers.
her, you got the
Matilda
feeling that
Lavender
this was
standing in a
someone who
corner
could
of the
bend
playground
iron
during the
bars,
morning
tear
break on the
telephone
third day.
directories in
Were
half.
approached by a rugged
Her
10-year-old
face, I'm
with
afraid,
a
was
boil on her
neither a
nose
thing of
called
beauty
Hortensia.
nor joy whatever.
New scum,
She
I
had an obstinate
suppose.
chin, a cruel mouth,
Hortensia
and
said to
small,
them,
arrogant
looking down
eyes,
from her
and
great
as
height, as she was
for her
eating from
clothes,
an
they were,
extra
to
large
say
bag
the
of
least,
potato
extremely
chips,
odd.
sticking the stuff
She
out
always had on
in
a
handfuls.
brown cotton
Welcome
smock
to
with
Ball
her
School, she added, spraying a
smock,
bit
which
of
was
crisp
pinched
out
in
on
around
her
the
like
waist
snow
with a
flakes.
white
The
leather
two
belt.
tiny ones,
The belt
confronted
was
by this
fastened in
giant,
front of,
kept a
front
watchful
with an
silence.
enormous silk
Have you met the
buckle. The
Trunchbull
massive
yet?
thighs
Hortensia
which
asked.
emerged from out of the
We've
smock
seen
were
her at
encased in a
prayers,
pair
Lavender
of
said, but we haven't met
extraordinary
her.
breeches.
You've got a
Bottle
treat
green
coming
in
to
colour
you,
and made
Hortensia
of
said.
coarse twill.
She hates very
These
small
breeches
children.
reached
She therefore
to
over
just
the bottom
below
of the
the
class
knees,
as everyone
and
in
from
it.
there on down
She
she
thinks
sported green
5-year-olds
stockings
are
with tan
grubs
tops,
that haven't yet
which
hatched out.
displayed her
In went
calf
another
muscles
biscuit
to
of crisp,
perfection.
and when she spoke
On
again,
her
she
feet
sprayed
she
the
wore
crumbs.
flat-heeled
If
brown
you survived
brogues
your
with leather
first year, you
claps.
may
She looked,
just
in
manage
short,
to
more
live
like
through the
a
rest of
rather
your
eccentric and
first year. You
bloodthirsty
may just
follower of
manage
his
to
stag
live
hounds
through
than
the
the
rest of your
headmistress
time
of a
here.
nice school
But
for
many
children.
don't survive. They
When
get
Miss
carried
Honey
down
entered the
stretchers
study, Miss
screaming.
Trunchbull was
I've
standing
seen it
beside her
often.
desk with a look
Hortensia
of
paused to
scowling
observe the
impatience
effect
on
these
her
remarks
face.
are having on the two titchy
Yes,
ones.
Miss Honey,
Not
she
very
said.
much, they
What
seem
is it you want?
pretty cool.
You're
So the
looking
large
very
one decided
flushed
to
and
regale
flustered
them with
this
further
morning.
information.
What's the matter with
I
you?
suppose you know the
Have
Trunchbull and
those
the lockup
stinkers
cupboard in a
been
private
flicking
quarters called the
spitballs at you?
Choky. Have you heard about the
Lunatic,
Choky?
mistress.
Matilda and
Nothing
Lavender
like
shook
that.
their heads and continued
Well,
to gaze up
what
at the
is
giant.
it then? Get on
Being
with
very
it.
small, they
I'm
were
busy,
inclined to
woman.
mistrust
As she
any
spoke, she
creature
reached
that
out and pulled
was
aside
larger
glass
than
water
they were,
from a
especially
jug that
senior
was always
girls.
on her desk.
The Choky, Hortensia
There's a
went
little
on.
girl in my
It's a
class
very
called
tall
Matilda
but very
Wormwood,
narrow
Miss Honey
cupboard.
began.
The
That's
floor
the
is
daughter
only
of the
10
man who
inches
owns the
square,
Wormwood
so you
Motors
can't
in the
sit down or
village,
squat in
Miss
it.
Trunchbull
You
replied.
have to
She
stand,
hardly ever
and
spoke
3
in
of
normal
the
voice.
walls are
She
made of
neither
cement
barked
with
nor
bits of
shouted.
broken glass
An
sticking up
excellent
all
person,
over,
Wormwood, she
so
went
you
on.
can't lean against them.
I was in there
You
only
have to
yesterday.
stand more
He
or
sold
less
me a car
tension
almost
all the
new.
time. When you get
Only
locked up
done
in there,
10,000
it's
miles.
terrible.
The previous owner
Can
was
you
an
lean
old
against
lady
the door,
who took it
Matilda?
out
Don't be
once
daft,
a year at the
Hortensia
most.
said.
Terrible
The
body.
door's got thousands of sharp spiked
Yes, I
nails
like
sticking out of
Wormwood,
it.
a real pillar
They've
of
been
our
hammered
society.
through
He
from
told
the
me the daughter
outside.
was a bad
probably
lot
by
there.
the Trunchbull
He said
herself.
to watch her.
Have you ever
He said
been in
if
there?
anything bad ever
My
happened
first
in
time
the
I was
school,
in
it
there
was
6
certain to
times
be his
potentially.
daughter who
Twice
did
for
it.
the whole day,
I haven't
and
met
other
the
times
brat yet,
for 2
but
hours
she will
each.
know
But
about
no
when
hours
I
is
do.
quite bad enough.
Her father
It's
said she was
pitch
real
dark.
thoughts. I knew how to stand up dead straight, and if you wobble at all, you get spiked either by the glass on the walls or
in fact, now I come to
door.
think of it,
Why were you put in?
Matilda asked.
What have you
She
done?
put that stink
The first
on my
time,
desk
she
here,
said, I
first
poured
thing
half
this
a tin
morning.
of golden
The
syrup
place
on the
stank like a
chair.
sewer.
Of
course it was her. I shall have her for that.
Wonderful.
You
And
see
she
him,
lowered
I
herself
don't.
into the chair.
What's she
With a
like?
loud
Nasty little
scrunching,
worm,
similar,
I'll be bound.
large
I
scratching
discovered
noise
Miss
similar
Honey
to
during
that
my
made
long
by a
career as a teacher.
hippopotamus
That's a
when
bad
lowering
girl.
its
Far
foot
more
into the mud
dangerous
on the
creature
bank
than
of
a
the
bad boy.
Limpopo River.
What's more,
But you're
they're
small
much
and
harder to
stupid
squash.
to have read
Squashing
just so
bad
stories,
girls
aren't
like
you?
trying to squash
I've read
a
them,
blue
Matilda
bottle.
said.
You bang down
You're
on
a
it,
liar,
and the
Hortensia
darn
said
thing isn't there.
You can't even
Nasty,
read
dirty
yet,
things.
but no matter.
Little girls are.
So when the
Glad
Trunchbull
I
sat down
never
on the
was
golden
one.
syrup, the
I think you
squelch
must have
was
seen it,
beautiful.
I once had Miss
And when she jumped up
Surely
again,
you
the
were.
chair sort of
Not
stuck
for
in the
long
seat
anyway,
of
said
those awful
Trunchbull
green
barked,
breeches
grinning.
she
I
wears,
became
and
a
came
woman
up
very
her
quickly.
for a few seconds until the thick syrup slowly came unstuck.
Honey told
Then she
herself.
clasped
She's
her
balmy
hands
as a
in the seat
bedbug.
of her breeches,
Miss
with
Honey
both
stood
hands well
resolutely
covered in the
before the
mud.
headmistress.
You should have heard her
For
bellow.
once she was not going
But
to be
how did she know it was you,
browbeaten.
Lavender asked.
I must tell you, Miss
Slurp
Headmistress,
Ollie
that you are
Box
completely
whistle
mistaken
snipped,
about Matilda putting a
sneaked
stink on
on
your
me.
desk.
Hortensia
I'm
said.
never
I knocked
mistaken,
his front
Miss Honey.
teeth out.
But
And the
Miss
Trunchbull kept you in the
Headmistress,
choky
the
for a whole
child
day,
only arrived
Matilda
at school
asked,
this morning
gulping.
and came
All
straight
day
into
long,
the
Hortensia
classroom.
said. I was
Don't
off my rocker
argue
when
with
she
me,
let me out. I
for
was
heaven's
babbling
sake,
like
woman.
an idiot.
This little brute Matilda,
What were the other
whatever
things
her
you
name
did
is,
to get put
has
up in the
stink
choky,
bombed
Lavender
my
asked.
study.
Oh, I
There's
can't
no
remember them all
doubt
now,
about it.
Hortensia said.
Thank you for
She spoke with
suggesting
her
it.
the air of
Well, I
an
didn't
old
suggest
warrior
it,
who has been in
Headmistress.
so many
Of
battles
course you
that
did.
bravery has
Now,
become
what is it you
commonplace.
want, Miss Honey?
It's all
Why
so
are you
long ago,
wasting
she
my
added,
time?
stuffing more
I
crisps
came
into
to
her
you
mouth.
to talk
Ah,
about
yes, I
Matilda,
can remember
Headmistress.
one. Here's what happened.
Extraordinary
I chose a
things to
time when
tell
I knew
you.
the Trunchbull was out of the way
To
teaching
report
the
about
sixth
the
form,
child.
and
May
I put my
please tell you
hand
what happened in
and
class just now?
asked to go
I
to the
suppose
box.
she set fire
But
to your
instead of
skirt
going
and
there,
scorched
I
your
sneaked
knickers,
into the
Miss
Trunchbull's
Trunchbull
room.
snorted.
And after a speedy
No,
search, I
Miss
found
Honey,
the drawer where she
Matilda's a
kept all her
genius.
gym knickers.
At the mention
Go on,
of this
Matilda
word,
said,
Miss
spellbound.
Trunchbull's
What
face
happened
turned
next?
purple and her
I
whole
had
body seemed to
sent
swell up
away
like a
by
waterfall.
post.
A
You see,
genius!
for this very
She shouted.
powerful
What piffle is
itching
this you are
powder,
talking, madam?
Hortensia said.
You must be
Because
out of
50
your
pence a
mind.
packet
I
of
have her
Matilda's
father's
skin
word for it
scorcher.
that
The
the
label
child
said
is
it
a
was made from
gangster.
powdered teeth
Her
of
father
deadly
is wrong,
snake.
Headmistress.
It was guaranteed
Don't
to
be a
rise
swerve,
wealth,
Miss Honey.
size of
You
walnuts
met the
on
little
your
breach
skin.
for only
So I
half an
sprinkled
hour,
this stuff
and
inside
her
every
father
pair of
had
knickers
known
in the
her
drawer,
all her
and
life.
then folded them up
Miss Honey was determined
all
to
up
have her
again
say.
carefully.
And she
Hortensia
now
paused to
began to
cram
describe some of
more
the
crisps
amazing
into her
things
mouth.
Matilda
Did it
had
work,
done.
Lavender asked. Well, Hortensia
So
said.
she's learned a
A
few
few days later,
tables
during
by
prep,
heart, has she?
Trunchbull
Miss
suddenly
Trunchbull
started
asked.
scratching herself
My
like a
dear
mad
woman,
down
that
the leg.
doesn't make her
Aha,
genius,
I
it
said to
makes
myself.
her a parrot.
Here we go.
But
She's changed for gym already.
So
It
could
was
I,
pretty
Miss
wonderful
Trunchbull
to be
snapped.
sitting there watching it all, and knowing that
This
I
is
was
my opinion.
the only person in
Miss
the
Honey
whole
said
school
that
who
Matilda
realised
should be
exactly what
taken
was
out
going
of
on
my
inside
form
the
and placed
Trunchbull's
into
pants.
immediately into the top form.
And I felt
with the
safe too.
11-year-olds.
I knew I wouldn't
Ha!
be caught.
Snorted Miss
Then
Trunchbull.
the
So
scratching got
you want
worse.
to
She
get rid of
couldn't
her,
stop.
do you?
She must
So
have
you
thought
can't
she had a
handle her.
wasp's
So
nest
now
down there.
you want to
And then, right in the middle
her
of the
on
Lord's
the
Prayer, she
wretched
leapt
Miss
up and grabbed her
Primsol
bottom and
in the
rushed out
top
of the
floor
room.
where she will cause
When
even
Matilda
more
and
chaos.
Lavender were enthralled.
No,
It was quite
cried
clear
Miss
to them
Honey,
that
not
they
my
were
reason
at this
all.
moment
Oh,
standing
yes,
in
it
the
is,
presence of a
shouted Miss
master.
Trunchbull. I can
Here
see
was
right through
somebody
your
who
little
had
plot,
brought the
madam.
art of
And
skullduggery
my
to the
answer,
highest point of
Matilda
perfection.
stays where she
Somebody,
is, and it is
moreover,
up
who
to
was
you
willing
to
to risk
see
life
that
and
she
limb in
behaves
pursuit
herself.
of her calling.
But Miss
They gazed in
Headmistress,
wonder at
please.
his goddess,
Not another
and
word,
suddenly
shouted Miss
even the
Trunchbull.
boil on
And
her
in any
name
case,
no
I have
longer
a
a
rule in
blemish
this
but a
school.
badge
All
of
children
force.
remain their own
But
age
how did she
group,
catch you
regardless
at
of
that time?
ability.
Lavender asked, breathless with wonder.
Great
She
Scott,
didn't,
not
Hortensia said,
five
but I got a
began-
day in choking
began
just the
sitting
same.
in the senior
Why,
school.
they both asked.
Girls and
The
boys
Trunchbull,
talk for.
Hortensia said.
Whoever
Have you
heard
heard
such
such
a
a
thing?
thing? And she
Miss
doesn't
doesn't know who the culprit is. She makes a guess at it. And the trouble is, she's often right. I was the prime suspect
but
this
she knew
time
it was
because the
useless.
golden syrup
She
shop.
said softly.
And although I knew she didn't have any proof, nothing I said made any difference.
Darn right,
I
it's up
kept
to
shouting,
me, Miss
"How could I
Trudford,
have done it, Miss
and
Trudford?
don't forget
I
it,
didn't
madam,
even know you
that we
kept
are
any
dealing here
Spaniards
with
at
a little
school.
Bible
I don't
a
even know
steeple
what
under
itching
my
powder
desk.
is. I've never
She
heard
did
of
not
it."
do
But the
that,
line
Miss
didn't help me in
Of
spite
course
of the
she
great
did, Miss
performance I
Trudford.
put on.
And
The
I'll
Trudford
tell
simply
you
grabbed
what,
me by
I
one
wish to
ear
heavens
and
I
rushed me
was
to
still
the
allowed
church
to
double
Bircham
and
about
threw
if I
me
did
inside
good
and
old
locked the
days.
door.
I have roasted
That was my
Matilda's
second
bottom for
all-day
her,
stretch.
so she
It
could
was
have
an
sat
absolute
down for a
torture.
month.
I was spiked and
Miss
cut
Huntington
all over
walked
when I
out of the
came out.
study feeling depressed.
It's like a war,
But
Matilda
by
said
no means defeated.
overawed.
I'm going to do
You're
something
darn right
about
it's
this,
like a
Trudford
war,
told her.
Matilda
I
cried.
don't know
And
what
the
it
casualties
is,
are
but I
terrific.
shall find a way
We
to
are the
help her in the end.
Crusaders. The gallant army
Next
fighting
chapter.
for our lives with hardly
Parents.
any weapons at all.
When Miss Honey
And the
emerged
tragedy
from
was
the
prince
headmistress'
of
study,
darkness,
the
found
thousand
circle
children
and
were
the fiery
outside on
dragon
the
with all the
playground.
weapons at
Her
her
first
command.
move was to
It
go
was a tough
round
life.
to the
We all tried to
various
support each other.
teachers who
You can
taught
rely
senior
on us,
class and
he
borrowed
said, making
from
her
her
high
notebooks
numbering
from
three
textbooks
2
on
inches
our
stripped
class
as tall as
geography,
possible.
French,
No, I
English,
can't,
and
Matilda said. You're only
luck.
shrimps. But you never know. We may find
Then
these
she
two
sought
one
out
day in
Matilda
some
and called her into
undercover
the
job.
classroom.
Tell us a little bit
There
more
is
about
no
what
rush,
she
she
does,
said.
Matilda
You
said.
sitting in the class
Please
doing
do.
nothing while I'm
I
teaching
must
the
have
rest of
you
you
before you've been
the
here and we
2 times
Matilda
table
said.
and how to
You
spell
won't,
cat
said.
and rat
We
and
may be
mouse.
small, but
So
we're
during
quite
each
tough.
lesson I shall
Listen to
give
this
you
then,
one of
Matilda
those
said.
textbooks to
Only
study.
yesterday, the
At the
trenchful
end of the
fourth
lesson
boy
you can
called
come up
Julius
to me with your
Rockwood
questions if you have
he
any,
took
and I shall
licorice,
try
all
to help
sorts,
you.
during the
How does
scripture
that
lesson.
sound?
And she
Thank
simply
you, Miss
picked him
Honey,
up by
Matilda
one
said.
arm and
That
flung
sounds
him
fine.
clear out of the open
I'm
classroom
sure, Miss
window.
Honey said, that
Our classroom
will
is one
be
floor
able
up,
to
and
get
we
you
saw
moved
Julius
into a much
Rockwood
higher
with
formation,
held
but
over
for
the
the moment the
garden
headmistress
frisbee
wishes you to
and
stay where
landing
you
with a
are.
thump in the middle of
Very
the
well,
lettuce
Miss
lid.
Honey,
Then the
Matilda said.
principal
Thank
turned to
you
us and said,
so much for
"From
getting
now
those
on,
books to me.
anybody caught
What a
eating
nice
in the
child she is, Miss Honey
class
said.
goes straight
I don't
out the
care what her
window."
father said about
Did
her. She
Miss
seems
Julius
very quiet
Rockwood
and gentle
break
to
any
me,
bones? Lavender
and
asked.
not a bit
Only
stuck
a
up
few,
in
Hortensia
spite of her
said.
brilliance.
You've got to
She,
remember
in
that
fact,
the
her
country
hardly
once
seems
threw a
aware
hammer
of it.
for Britain in
So
the
when the
Olympics,
class
she's
was
very
assembled,
proud of
Matilda
her
went
right
to her
arm.
desk and began to
What's
study
throwing
a
the
textbook
hammer?
on
Lavender
geography,
asked. The hammer,
which Miss Honey had
Hortensia
given
said,
her.
was
The
actually a
teacher
rugged
kept a
braid
half an eye on
cannonball
her
at
all
the
the
end
time
of
and
her
noticed
long
that the
bit of
child
wire,
very soon became
and the
deeply
thrower
absorbed
whisked
in
it
the book.
around and around
She
in
never
her
glanced
head,
up once
faster
during the
and
entire
faster,
lesson.
and then
Miss
let
Honey,
it
meanwhile,
go.
was making
You have
another
to be
decision.
terrifically
She was
strong.
deciding
The
that she
principal will throw anything
would
around
go
just to
herself and
keep
have a
her
secret
arm in,
talk with Matilda's
especially
mother and
children.
father as soon as
Good
possible.
heavens, Lavender
She
said.
simply refused to
I
let the
once heard
matter
her
rest
say,
where
Hortensia
it
went
was.
on,
The whole
that a
thing was
large boy is
ridiculous.
about the
She
same
couldn't
weight as an
believe that the
Olympic
parent
hammer,
was
and
totally
therefore
unaware
was
of
very
her
useful
daughter's
for
remarkable
practicing
talent.
with.
After all,
At that
Mr.
point,
Wells
something
was a
strange
successful
happened
motor car
the
dealer,
playground,
so
which
she
up to
presumed
then
that he
had
was a
filled
very
with
intelligent man
shrieks
himself.
and shouting
In
of
any
children
event,
at
parents
play,
never
all
underestimated
once
the
with Philip
abilities of
silent
their own
as the
children.
grave.
Quite
But
the
Joe
reverse.
Hortensia
Sometimes
was
it was well
Matilda
nigh
and
impossible for a
glanced
teacher
round
to
and
convince
saw
the
the gigantic
godfather or
figure
mother
of his
that their
trenchful
beloved offspring
advancing
was
through
a
the
complete
crowd of
nitwit.
boys and girls
Miss
with
Honey
men's
felt confident
strides.
that she
The children
would have
drew
no
back
difficulty
hastily to
convincing
let her
Mr.
free,
and Mrs. Welmer
like her
that Matilda
progress
was something
very
very
special
special
was
indeed.
like that of
The
Moses
trouble was going
through the
to be
Red
to
Sea
stop them
when
from getting over
the waters
enthusiastic.
parted. A formidable figure
Now
she
Miss
was
Honey,
too,
hopes
in her
began
bounty
to
smocking
expand
with
even
breeches.
further. She
Below
started
her knees,
wondering
her
whether
half
permission
muscles
might
stood
not
out
have sought
like
from her parents for
grapefruits,
her to give
and
private
inside her
tuition to
stockings.
Matilda after school.
Amanda Thrip, she was shouting. You, Amanda Thrip, come
to her
here.
professional instinct
Hold
as
your
a
hands,
teacher.
Hortensia
And
whispered.
suddenly she
What's
decided
going to
that she
happen
would
now,
go and
Mother
call on
whispered.
Mr. and
That
Mrs. Wormwood that
idiot
very
Amanda,
evening.
Hortensia
She would
said.
go
And
fairly
her
late,
long
between
hair
9 and
go
10
even longer
o'clock, when
during the
Matilda
hall,
was sure to
and
be
her
in
mother
bed.
was plaited it
And
into
this is
pigtails.
precisely what she
Silly
did.
thing to do.
Having got the address
Why
from the
silly,
school
Matilda
records,
asked.
Miss Honey
If there's
set
one
out
thing the
to walk
trunchbull can't
from
stand,
her
it's
own home to the
pigtails,
Wormwood's
Hortensia
house.
said.
Shortly
Matilda
after
and
9, saw the
she found
giant
the house
in a
green
pleasant
breeches,
street where each
advancing
smallest
followed
building
girl
was
about
separated
10,
from
who had a pair
its
of
neighbours
late
by a
plaited
bit of garden.
golden
It was a
pigtails
modern
hanging
brick
over her
house that could
shoulders.
not have been
Each
cheap to
pigtail
buy,
had blue
and the
satin
name
bow
on the
at
gate
of
said
it,
Cosy
and
Nook.
it all looked very
Nook
pretty.
Cosy.
The girl, wearing the pigtails,
Nosy
Amanda
Cook might
stood
have been
quite
better,
still,
Miss Honey
watching the
thought.
advancing
She
giant,
was given
and
to
the
playing
expression
before
on her
her
face
day.
was one
She
that you
walked
might
up
find
calm
on the
and rang
face
the
of
bell,
her
and while she
track
stood
in a small
waiting,
field
she
with
could
an
hear the
endless green.
television blaring inside.
Enraged
The
bull
doors
with
opened
his
by a
eyes
small
cut
ratty
out
looking
towards
man
her.
with thin ratty
The girl was
moustache.
glued
He
to
was
the
wearing
spot,
a sports
terror
coat
struck, Popeye
that had an
quivering,
orange and red
knowing
stripes
certain
in the
that the day
material.
of judgment had come for her.
Yes,
asked. Miss Trunchbull had now reached the victim.
If you're selling raffle tickets, I don't want any. I want those filthy pigtails off before you come back to school tomorrow.
I am Matilda's
Chop them off
teacher.
and throw them in the dustbin.
At school, and it is important I have a word with you.
Paralysed with fright managed to
Got into trouble already, has she?
Mr. Lemon said,
My
blocking the
mummy
doorway.
likes them.
Well, she's your responsibility from now on. You'll have to deal with her. Your mummy's a twit, the Trunchbull bellowed.
I have come with good news about
the
her.
size of a
Quite
salami
startling,
at the child's head and shouted,
Do you think
"You
I
look
might
like a rat with a tail coming out of its head." We are right in the middle of watching one of our favourite programmes, Mr. Lemon. This is most inconvenient. Why don't you come back some other time? Miss Honey began to lose her patience. I don't think she said. If you think I don't give a tinkle to what your mummy thinks, then your daughter's future. And with that, then you ought to not be a parent. Why don't you switch your darn thing off and listen to me?
Then she started swinging her round and round her head
to in this way.
and faster and faster, and
the
Amanda was screaming blue
so
murder, and
resolutely
Trunchbull was yelling,
"Oh, very well
then,
then, Tails, you
come on in,
and let's have it over."
Shades of the
Miss Honey
Olympics.
briskly inside.
Mrs.
Well, isn't going a thank you for this,
just like she does with her hammer,
and let
to
her into the sitting room, where a large
now
fat Trunchbull was
leaning back
gazing
against the weight of the whimpering brow, pivoting expertly on
"Who
her
is
toes,
it?"
spinning round and round,
looking
and soon Amanda's
"Some
foot was
school
travelling
teacher,"
so fast
Mr.
she became
Worm
blurred.
said. "She
And
says she's
suddenly
got
the
to
mighty
talk
crowd
to us about
let
Matilda."
go of the
Across
pigtail,
the
and
TV
Amanda
set and
went
turned
sailing
down
like a
sound,
rocket
but left the
right
picture in the
over the wire
"Don't
fence
do that,
of the
Harry,"
playground.
Mrs. Wormwood
I
cried out.
sky.
"Willard is just going to propose to Angelica."
Well
"You can
thrown,
still
sir,"
watch it while
someone
we're
shouted
talking,"
from
Mrs.
the
Crossted.
whole
"This is
playground.
Matilda's
And
teacher.
Matilda,
She
she was
says she's got
mesmerised
some
by the
sort
whole
of news
crazy
to give
affair,
us."
saw Amanda trip to
"My name is
a long, graceful
Miss Honey said.
parabola
How do you
onto
do,
the
Mrs.
playing
Wormwood?"
field beyond.
Mrs. Wormwood
She landed
glared
on
at
the
her
grass
and
and
said,
bounced
"What's the
3
trouble
times
then?"
and finally came
Nobody
to rest.
invited Miss Honey to
Then,
sit down.
amazingly,
She
she
chose a
sat
chair and
up.
sat down anyway.
She looked a trifle
"This,"
dazed,
she
and
said,
who could
"was your
blame her?
daughter's
But
first day at
after
school."
a minute or so, she was on
"We know
her feet
that,"
again and tottering
Mrs. Wormwood
towards
said,
the
waxing
playground.
about missing her
The
program.
Trunchbull stood
"Is this all you came to
and
tell
dusting
us?"
off her hands.
Miss Honey stared
Not too
hard
bad,
into the other
she
woman's
said,
wet
considering
grey eyes,
I'm not in
and she
strict
allowed
training.
silence to
Not
hang in the
bad at
air
all.
until Mrs.
Then she
Wormwood
strode
became
away. She's
uncomfortable.
mad, Hortensia said.
"Do
But
you
the
wish
parents don't
me
know
to
this
explain
regard.
why I came?"
yours,
she said.
Hortensia.
"Get on with
Never
it then,"
mind with
Mrs. Wormwood
She
said.
treats the mothers
"I'm
and
sure
fathers
you
just
know,
the same
Mrs.
as the
Honey
children.
said,
They're all scared
that
to
children
death
in
of
the
her.
bottom
I'll be
class at
seeing
school
you sometime.
are not
you two.
expected to be able to
I'll
read
move
or
back.
spell or juggle with
She
numbers
sauntered
when they
away.
first arrive.
Okay,
I
I am
am
going
going
to stop
to
it there
do
for
that.
the night. I can
But
feel
Matilda
myself
can do
almost
it
falling
all.
asleep in the
And if I
book.
am to believe
I'm
her,
sure I'll get used to my
I
routine
wouldn't.
soon.
Miss
The
Wormwood
next
said.
chapter will
She
be
was still
called
ratting
Boris, Bob Trotter, and
losing the
Kate.
sound of the TV.
I do love this scene as well.
Was she lying
in
then?
the film as well as the book?
Miss Honey said. When she told
Thank
me
you
that
again for
nobody
listening,
taught her
guys.
to multiply or read.
And until the next time,
either
hope
of you
to be able to do
teach
one
her?
of these every night.
Teach her what?
I'll
Mr. Wormwood
see
said.
how tired
To
I
read.
am.
To read
But
books.
thank you again
Miss
for
Honey
listening. Really, really
Perhaps
do
you did
appreciate
teach
all
her.
your love and
Perhaps she was
support.
lying. Perhaps
Until
you
the
have
next
shelves
time.
full of
Goodbye,
books all
guys.
over the house. I wouldn't know. Perhaps you are both great teachers. "Of course we read," Mr. Wormwood said. "Don't be so dull. I read the autocar and the
Hi
motor
guys,
from
welcome
cover to
back
cover
to
every
Matilda
week.
by Roald Dahl.
This
I'm
child has
quite
already
tired
read
today,
an
so I'm
astonishing
only going
number
to
of
read one
books,"
chapter.
Mr. said.
It's
On
the
the
Throwing
simple
the
trying
Hammer
to find out
chapter.
if she came from a family
And
that
also,
loved literature.
it's quite a long one too, so it might
We
take
don't
up quite a
hold
lot of our
with book
time.
reading.
I'm quite tired
Miss
today because I
Wormwood
went
said,
back to work.
"You
and
can't
started
make a
new
living
job.
from sitting on your fanny
Without
reading
further
storybooks.
ado, let's get
We
reading. All
don't
this
keep
is
them in the house."
All this is Roald Dahl's
I see,
own work.
Miss Honey said.
I'm just reading it
Well,
for pleasure and
All I
entertainment.
came
Alright,
to tell
let's
you
go.
was that Matilda
Throwing
had
the
a
Hammer.
brilliant mind.
Nice
But I
thing about
expect you know
Matilda
that already.
was that if you had
Of
met
course
her casually
I knew that
and
she
talked to
could
her,
read,
you
Mother
would have
said.
thought
She
she
spent
was
her
a
life up
perfectly normal
there in
5
that
and a
room
half
buried
year
in some
old
silly
child.
book.
She
But
displayed
does
almost
does
no
it not
outward
intrigue
signs
you,
of
Miss
her
Honey
brilliance,
said,
and she
that
never
a
showed
little
off.
5-year-old is
This is a
reading
very
long and
sensible
old
and
novels
quiet
by
little girl,
Dickens
you would
and
have
Henry?
said to yourself.
Doesn't that make
And
you
then never
jump
for
up
some
and down
reason
with
you had
excitement?
started a discussion with her about literature
Not
or
particularly,
mathematics. You would
Mother
never
said.
have known
I'm
the
not in
extent of
favour
her
of
brain
boosting
power.
girls.
It
A
was
girl should
therefore
think
easy
about
for
making
Matilda
herself
to make
attractive
friends with
so
the
she
other
can get a
children.
good husband
All
later
those in
on.
her class liked
Looks
her.
is more
They
important
knew,
than
of course,
books,
that she
Miss
was
Honey.
clever because they
Her
had
name is Honey.
heard
Miss
her
Honey
being
said.
questioned
Now
by
look
Miss
at
Honey
me,
on the
Mrs. Wormwood
first
said.
day of term.
Then look at
And
you.
they knew.
You chose
They
books.
also
I
knew
chose
that
looks.
she was allowed
Miss
to
Honey
sit
looked
quiet
at
with
the
the book
plain
during
plump
lessons
person with the
and not
smug
pay attention
syrup
to the
pudding
teacher.
face
But
who was
children of
sitting
their age
across
do
the
not
room.
search deeply for
What did you
reasons. They
say?
are
She
far
asked.
too wrapped up
I
in
said
their own
you
small
chose
struggles
books
to
and
worry
I chose
over
looks,
much about
Mrs. Wormwood
what
said.
others are doing
And
and why.
who's finished up
Among
better
Matilda's
on?
newfound
Me, of
friends
course.
was the girl
I'm sitting
called
pretty in a
Lavender.
nice house
Right
with a
from the
successful
first day of
businessman,
term, the two
and
of them
you're left
started
slaving
wandering
away
round
teaching a
together
lot of
during the
nasty little
morning break
children from the
and in the
ABC.
lunch hour.
Quite
Lavender
right,
was
Chipper
exceptionally
Plum,
small for
Mr.
her
Wormwood
age,
said,
a skinny little
casting a
nymph
look with
of
deep
such
brown
sinfulness
eyes
as wife,
and with
it would
dark
have
hair
made
that was
Patsy.
cut in a fringe
Matilda
across her
decided that
forehead.
if she was going to
Matilda
get any
liked
these
that.
people, she must not lose her temper.
Liked her because she was
I haven't
gutsy
told
and
you the truth
adventurous.
yet.
She liked Matilda for
So
exactly
far
the
as I
same
can
reasons.
gather, at this early stage,
Before the
is
first
also
big
kind of
term was up,
mathematical genius.
awesome
She
tales
can
about
multiply
headmistress
complicated
Miss
figures in a
Trunchbull
head
began
like
to
lightning.
filter through the newcomers.
What's the point of that
Matilda
when
and
you can
Lavender
buy a
standing in a
calculator?
corner of
Mr.
the
Wallace
playground
said.
during the morning
A girl
break on the
doesn't get
third
a
day
man by
were
being
approached by
brainy.
a rugged
Mr. Wallace
10-year-old with a
Look at
boil
that
on her
film
nose
star,
called Hortensia.
pointing at the side
New
of the
scum, I
Where a
suppose,
possibly female was
Hortensia
being
said to
embraced
them,
by a
looking
craggy
down from
actor.
her great height. She was
You
eating
don't
from
think
an
that
extra
she
large
got
bag
him
of
to do that
potato
by
chips,
multiplying
picking the
figures
stuff
at him,
out
do
of
you?
in handfuls.
And now he's
Welcome
going
to
to marry her.
Borstal, she
You
added,
see,
spraying a
it
bit of
doesn't.
crisp out of her
And she's
mouth
going
like
to live in a
snowflakes.
mansion with a butler
The two
and lots of
tiny ones
maids.
confronted by
Miss
this
Honey could
giant
hardly believe
kept a
what she
watchful
was
silence.
hearing.
Have you met the trench ball yet? Matilda, she asked.
And that their children
We've
turned
seen her
out
at
to be
prayers, Lavender said, but we haven't met her.
and dropouts.
You've
But it
got a
was still a
treat
shock
coming
to
to
meet
you,
parents
Matilda
them
said.
in such
She hates
in
very
flesh.
small children. She
Matilda's
therefore loads
trouble,
the bottom
she
of
said,
the class
trying
and everyone
once
in
again,
it.
is
She
that
thinks
she's so far ahead
are
of
grubs
everyone
that haven't
else
yet hatched out. In went another
around
fist, and when she
her,
spoke again,
that
she
it might be
sprayed the
worth
crumbs.
thinking about some
If you
extra
survive
kind
your
of
first year,
tuition.
you may
I seriously
just
believe
manage
that
to
she
live
could
through
be
the rest
brought
of
up to
your
university standard
first year. You may just
years
manage
with
to
proper
live through
coaching.
the rest of your time here.
University,
But many don't
Mr.
survive.
Roald shouted
They get
back
carried
to
out on
Matilda.
stretchers,
Who wants to
screaming.
go to
I've seen it
university?
often.
For heaven's
Hortensia
sake,
paused
all
to
they learn
observe
there
the
is
effect
bad
these
habits.
remarks were having on
That
the
is
two
not true,
titchy
Matilda.
ones.
If you had
Not
a
very
fast
much,
track
they
this minute
seemed
and had to
pretty
call the
cool, so
doctor,
the large
that
ones
doctor
decided
would
to
be a
regale them
university
with
graduate.
further
If
information.
you got sued for
I
telling
suppose you
someone
know
a
the transport
second
was a
hand
lock-up
car,
cupboard in a
you'd
private
have to go to
quarters
a
called
lawyer,
the Chokey.
and he'd be a
Have you heard
university
about the
graduate
Chokey?
too.
Matilda and Lavender
Do not
shook their
despise
heads
clever
and
people,
continued to
Mr.
gaze
Wyman.
up at the giant.
But I can
Being
see
very
that we're
small,
not
they were
going to
inclined to
I'm
mistrust
sorry I burst in on
any
you like
creature
this.
that
Miss Honey
was
rose from
larger
her
than
chair
they were,
and
especially
walked out
senior
of the room.
girls. The
Mr. Wyman
Chokey,
followed her
Hortensia
to the
went
front door
It's a
and
very
said,
tall but very
"Good of
narrow
you to
cupboard.
come, Miss
The
Hawks,
floor
or
is
is it
only
Miss
10
Harris?"
inches square,
It's neither,
so you
Miss
can't
Honey
sit
said,
down or
but
squat.
let it go.
You have to
And
stand.
away she went.
And 3 of
Alright
the
guys,
walls
I'm
are
going
made
to
of
stop
cement
there.
with bits
We're
of
on
broken
page
glass
95. The next chapter
all
will
over.
be throwing
So
a
you
hammer.
can't lean against them.
But
You have to stand more or less
thank you so
tension
much
all
again
the time.
for
You
listening.
get locked up in
Until the
there.
next read
It's
along.
terrible. Can you
Goodbye.
lean against the door? Matilda asked.